Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video we've got some more Hitman 2 for the walkthrough series, and this time we are in Colombia with Santa Fortuna. Previous video was in Miami. I was hoping to get that video out Saturday, but I had a day wasted due to my editing software was playing up on me, so I couldn't get the video out. But again, hopefully it was out Sunday for you. And then obviously part 1 in Hawke's Bay. Again, I'll have playlists for them as well. Obviously Hawke's Bay's already in playlist. But again, if you did miss the first series from the tutorial to Paris all the way through to Hokkaido, which was the best map of the series, first series, then you can check that out in the first season walkthrough playlist. But yeah, this time we're in Santa Fortuna and then moving on to Mumbai, then all the way up to IOC Gale. And unfortunately I can't do Haven or New York. I wouldn't mind doing Haven. I might have to treat myself and doing it, but that might be a bit later on in the year. But yeah, again, if you do enjoy these series of Hitman, please leave a like, show some support. It always means a lot to me. It's crazy how this channel has exploded with support. It's just amazing. And yeah, I'm not going to take any more of this intro up, and let's get into the video. So, I am going to take I'm going to take this suit because I think it looks cool, just what the game gives you. I'm going to take a pistol, and this time I'm going to take in a lockpick, because guess what? I mean, if I had to choose between a fibre wire and a lockpick, I would choose a lockpick, because we don't need a fibre wire. Lockpick is really useful. It's like, it helps you get into spots that you never thought. It saves you looking around the map looking for one. And obviously we're going to take the good old coin. So yeah, let's get into it.
Welcome to Colombia, 47. The remote village of Santa Fortuna awaits you deep inside the Colombian rainforest. An iron-fisted Delgado cartel rules over the village and its surroundings. Security around Santa Fortuna and the closed-off cartel compound is extremely tight. Armed sicarios patrol the streets of the village, ready to enforce harsh punishments to those who do not comply. Rumors persist of hidden transportation cave systems connecting the village, the cartel compound, and the hidden coca fields beyond. It is a rare occurrence to have all three cartel leaders present in the village at the same time. Expect that all targets are protected by scrupulous killers, armed with automatic weapons. Rico Delgado inhabits his fortified mansion on the outskirts of the village, while Andrea Martinez can be found in her village office or around Santa Fortuna itself. And Jorge Franco is engaged in development of a new drug in his field laboratory. Happy hunting, 47.
But yeah, let's so we've got 3 targets this time. We've got Rico Delgado, Jorge Franco, and Andrea Martinez. Don't want to do much exploring because, like as always, I just want to get straight into it. Again, I think I'm just going to jump to the mission stories, what we have available. Again, I'm not going to waste my time with the challenges. So mission stories, we've got Backpacker, Deadly Art, Half-Baked, Hollow Ground, Heart of Stone, Submerged, Undying Love. Wonder what this one's about, Submerged. Oh, is that the... Yeah, I'm not too sure. Let's do Heart of Stone, I think. So we've got one target over there, one target is over there, and one target there, one target there. Okay. The pipe.
So, the ever-classy Rico Delgado commissioned a statue of himself to adorn the village square. Today's unveiling ceremony will feature a local band, and Rico Delgado will attend in person. I suggest you take a closer look, 47. This should be a unique opportunity to engage Delgado outside the walls of his compound.
Okay, cool. So, looks like there's a statue of some sort of Delgado, which is cool because that will get him out into the open. Oh, cool, there it is. So, we need to sabotage it for some reason.
Is that foundation entirely stable to you? Well, not on the base of that. No. Wait, that's special. Minimal injuries.
That's a brick. We don't need a brick. So yeah, we need to sabotage Delgado's statue, but how are we going to do that past these guards?
I'll be right back. Really?
Yeah, we're not allowed. I don't know how on earth we're going to get his... Okay, there's one of our targets right there.
Is Andrea Martinez, the Delgado cartel PR officer and public face.
I think we need one of these guys' uniforms right here. We do need to get up there. Okay, so he's on his own now. Oh, he's right here. Oh, so he goes off on his own. Ah, cool. So I suppose we could actually take him out, but the problem is, I'm a bit worried. So yeah, we could poison him there, but I'm a bit scared that we might get caught. And the problem is we don't have any poison with us. So we could do one of these guys' uniforms, I think. Unless that might make us an enforcer.
How may I be of assistance today?
So there was some rat poison there. There was some rat poison there, which was a good find. I had no idea that was there. I was just looking around the house to see if I could try and find some.
Drank so much, Serpent. Essa last night.
So we could throw a coin.
Practically finished the whole damn barrel single-handedly. Maybe not the greatest idea. Bessie.
Oh my god, that was so close. That was so close. That was such a good find. That was a good find of rat poison. So I've poisoned his now. And the good thing about it, he goes off. So all you need to do is throw a coin in that guy's direction. And now he should actually drink that and he should go and be puked. Go and be sick. And that was such perfect timing.
Okay. Oh, this isn't good. No, I don't think this is good at all. Oh, that ain't me.
Wow. Are you just trying to get attention?
Okay, I didn't expect that. I had no idea he was going to be sit there.
Hola. ¿Qué tal?
I thought he was going to go to the bathroom or something. But that is the worst idea in my life. Don't know if we should. I don't know whether I should dump his body over here.
Huh? Yeah, it's me, Parcero. There's something moving around in here.
Okay, I'm just going to save it right here. So again, I'm sorry about that, guys. I thought honestly he was going to go to the bathroom. I really did thought he was going to go to the bathroom. But if he's actually just going to be sick in a trash can with loads of people on, it's not worth it. That was a waste of time. But so we've got this guy here, but he just stops in this area with his back turned, so I'm not going to worry about him. Gotcha. Okay, let's drag him a bit further in. Okay, let's drop him there. Let's disguise him as that. Go for his bushes here. Okay, let's pick up that. Let's pick up the coin. Oh, he's back. He's back from being sick. I hope you don't find your buddy there. Okay, so now we need a wrench, which I did see actually. It's a good thing he's not an enforcer though. Okay, so let's try and find a wrench, which I did actually see. If I'd known he was going to be sick in that bin with loads of people around him, I wouldn't have bothered doing that, but...
My feet feel so light, my legs.
But yeah, that's fine. If I'd known, I would have saved some time doing that, but without doing that, but... Never mind, I didn't know either, so... I think there's a wrench in here. Oh, that's lead pipe. Where do we see a wrench? It's a crowbar. Frying pan. Where would we normally find a wrench?
At ease, soldier.
You're not supposed to be here. So
It's alright.
just go away.
It's alright. Trying to find a wrench. shoot, enforcer there. I swear I saw a wrench.
Doctors not work, but I am in here.
You heard the news about the Morenos? How they had 15 guys in lockup in Mala, yet all of them worked 2 hours after being locked. That's only half the story.
Martinez had spent 6 months setting them up, talking to the Guatemalan military. Busy here, Capron. Get stepping, yo.
That's only half the story. Martinez had spent 6 months setting them up, talking to the Guatemalan military. And they were practically at the corner, ready to raid the whole place, take down everything.
On to F4.
Careful.
Yeah, hey.
Aha, there's a wrench right there. I had a feeling there was a garage somewhere. I remember a garage on this map, but again, it was just literally right of us when we spawned in, so that's... I was going to say, this map doesn't have one single wrench. That is insane. Okay, I'm definitely cutting that bit. But I totally forgot about that wrench.
Entonces, Javier is seeing his boss's daughter. Not to tell him, you know?
Okay, so looking if we haven't found that body yet. Here we go, sabotage the Rico Delgado statue. Oh, I thought it was going to fall then. So now we need to locate the 3 missing band members. Lucky enough, I actually did see someone. Does any of them come on the map? No. But I did see... I did see one band member. Over here. Is that one? I'm sure that's one. It looks like a band member. Yes, it is. Nice. So that's cool. There's one band member found, so we need to locate 2 more. Now, if I remember, last time I did this, I think one was like... Who's that laying in there?
Hola. ¿Qué tal?
I'm guessing that's one. I'm not too sure though. I'll just risk it anyway. No, that's not one. I don't think. It could be. Still could be. We could disguise as one. But I know there's one band member around the back here, I think. Yeah, there he is. Okay, so we need to look at the last missing band member.
Oh yeah. So how about Louisa and that new dress of hers? Doesn't leave much to imagination, unless of course you have to imagine that she looks good in it.
Oh, we got one here. So this was where we were last time. But do we have to... Okay, we'll do that again. I bet he's really getting annoyed now. So it says the last missing band members in here. So do we have to? I think we have to disguise it then. Okay, let's go to the back here.
Where the hell?
There's a coin. Okay, cool. Alright, they're all here, so now... I could have probably thrown a coin there just to distract him, but I'm not gonna. Alright, so we can play the drums, nice.
Mira, qué gracioso.
So I'm going to skip this bit, guys, and I'm going to play it when something else actually interesting plays.
People of San Fortuna, the saints are truly smiling upon you all. This is a day of celebration and joy. Today, the Delgados present to you a gift unlike anything you have ever. Remember, we are here to help you. And from now on, the watchful and caring eyes of the cartel will be upon you day and night. We will protect you from the corruption of the big city and the crooked government. Rico Delgado has promised just before to step up and be the patron saint of San Fortuna. So, as we wait for him to descend, take a moment to feel in your heart the natural gratitude and pride that comes from such a promise. You will, now and forever, be under the wings of the Delgado cartel. We will guide you and protect you.
Okay, here he comes. Is it going to kill him and her at the same time, or is it just going to kill him? I hope it kills them both.
It is my immense pleasure to present to you the benefactor of San Fortuna, the Lion of Bogota.
Nicely done, 47. Poetic justice coming up.
And evil in this proud nation of ours. A man whose only concern is for the welfare and safety of this glorious village and all of proud Colombia. I give to you
Come on, who's
Rico
paying drinks?
Delgado.
Well, I'll be damned.
My dear, wonderful,
Hey, Part3,
grateful
where are you going? Come on.
It brings warmth to my heart to see you here. For years, decades, we have struggled against the oppressive forces of the outside world. For years, the Delgado cartel has been a bulwark against those who seek to do harm to you all. Today, we celebrate this struggle and the victories we have earned. Today, I grant you this symbol of freedom and rebellion. May it forever light your days and nights with hope of greatness and serve as something to aspire to. All of you can become as me one day. Drum roll, please.
Uh-oh.
Rico Delgado has been eliminated. Nicely done.
Yeah, see. I haven't found shit yet. I'll let you know. Out the way! Out the way! Keep out the way!
Wow, that was very unexpected. It'd been nice if we got her as well, Andrea Martinez, but...
Oh. Nothing in my position. Just standing here stretching my balls.
So again, I think I'm just going to get out of this uniform again and disguise back into... get back into this uniform, because I know this one is going to get us into a lot of places. Okay, so they're taking his body now. So it would have been cool if that got 2, but never mind. Trying to speed it up here. Let's let's do...
En el nombre de Cristo.
Let's do this one.
So,
Obvious. Fish and chips with fellows? What a magnificent match. I'm glad you like it. Glad you know it.
Are we allowed here?
Fuck off.
What the hell? Okay, so we're not allowed here. So how the hell are we going to get that then? Suppose what we could do to get that is, I'm afraid we'll have to do, we'll do her last then, unless we do this one. I'll actually... See, that mission store is in the house. I don't know how we're going to get that. Okay, let's try this one. I wouldn't mind trying to get in there. I really wouldn't. But am I wasting my time? This is a really bad idea. Okay, I'm just going to save it right here because I don't feel safe. I'm not doing as many saving now in this. We could try and turn off this aircon. Okay, sure, that was a bad idea. Right, I knew we were going to get caught there. I don't know how we're going to tackle this one. Right, so it looks like it's right over there, but the problem is we've got these two gardeners here. But there's no crate in there. Tell you what we'll do, we'll turn it off. We'll do is save at this point again.
shit like this always happened to me.
Power on.
Ho ho, let's get it. Let's disguise us in real quick. Whew, that was so lucky. Right, now we'll save that. At least now we can switch between the two outfits if we need to. Right. So now let's focus on trying to get that letter. But also trying to avoid enforcers now.
Stole the love letter Hector Delgado wrote from Martinez. Had to jump out of the window before Hector discovered it. I think he hurt his leg in the process.
Yeah, I heard. Even passed the letter around the basement bar at the party last night.
Weird to think Hector and Martinez used to be in high school. I mean, he's batshit crazy. She's so hyper luxurious. She can't even stand to be in her village mansion for too long. Talk about an odd couple.
Yeah, I love to see her face. If she ever found the letter, though, rumor has it she hates him.
That's my impression as well. That's Hector.
So now we need to locate the guard that stole Hector's love letter. There he is, right there. And he's limping, right. I don't think I've really done this mission story. So now we're going to have to get past... Oh, this is a good spot. What's this? Display cabinet. Right, let's
Hey, senor, you're making it today.
How do we go down a level? Okay, that's not it. Okay, we don't want the bathroom. So if we look at the map real quick. No, we're going further up. I don't want to go further up. How do we go down? So this is the main level, in it. So we're going to go down to level 0. Aha, there's an arrow here. So we're going to have to turn back on ourselves. I can see why this is a mansion, because legit, this is confusing. What's that? We want an arrow going down. Aha. The wine cellar. Well, this is nice. This is where we want to be. Oh ho. Jackpot. Okay, let's... So we need to retrieve the love letter. Shoot. Of course he's going to go in there when there's an enforcer in there. At least we can stay on this level now. We could turn on the money thing when he walks past. Shoot an enforcer. So if he comes back this way, we can actually turn on this money counter. That will distract him. Okay, now he's going back that way now. Is he doing some sort of loop or something? Okay, now he's coming back now, it's perfect. Yes, perfect. Ho ho, let's get it. That was brilliant timing.
Tell me the truth, Green.
Wait, what? Didn't have to do that then. I've never knocked anyone out before in this. Should I dump him in something? Yeah, this. Let's turn off that before it distracts anyone else. Pick up love letter, nice. I have never legit knocked anyone out before. Okay, let's just get out the hell out of here. This is going to go on for a bit longer, but... So there is going to be a lot of skipping in this part.
So, this new where one Rick was brought in? The financer?
What the hell kind of name is that? Like, is that the name of something?
I would say there's a lot of skipping in this part. I don't even like to have it so long so it bores people out. But, yeah. So I'm guessing we have to deliver it to him. Shoot. Force her already. That's brilliant start, isn't it? I'm going to save it again at this point so we don't have to go through all that again. How long is it going to stay there for?
I still can't believe it.
Así, ahora me acuerdo. Have you heard about David's new friend? He's apparently
I mean, out of all the enforcers in the game, it has to be him next to the entrance to the compound.
I'll tell him.
You want to tell me what's happening in your life? What do you think?
See what that was. Vamos.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy, Eddie.
I have a letter from Miss Martinez.
Alright, let me see that. Is that from Hector?
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Well, let me enlighten you. Hector Delgado and Andrea Martinez were an item once. Explosive and deadly. Things did not end well between them. He wants them to get back together. She wants them to go to hell. She's not accepting letters or gifts or anything from him. And neither am I. You put it on her desk yourself if it's so important to you.
We're allowed here?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, nice, we're allowed here. That's cool. I didn't think we were because of the different areas. Shoot. Shoot.
Guess it comes with the territory.
Right, let's save it there.
We should have built it in Bogota, like I suggested.
I'm sure everything will turn out just fine, Miss Martinez.
Well done, 47. This should be good.
Paula, I told you not to let anything from Hector through. But what did I just find? A letter. Were my instructions not clear?
Yes, Mr. Martinez. Very clear.
Oh, he moves. Oh,
Make sure
oh well.
it doesn't happen again.
It
Burn
won't.
everything that even remotely smells like that idiot. Got it?
Yes, Mrs. Martinez.
To hell with it. Let's see what that fool has to tell me.
I think we have to push off this. I think we do.
Let's see what he has to say. My, Hector. You
romantic fool. I had no idea you still felt this way. Maybe... But has he really changed? One thing to say all these things, these wonderful things. Another is to have actually changed. We did have some good times, Hector, it's true. But you're just too dangerous. A loose cannon. I can't trust you to do right by me. And yet I do feel some of those old emotions as well.
Ho ho ho. Dump her in. Let's go.
Martinez is down. Good work.
Oh my god. Right, that's 2 targets down, 1 more to go. Right, let's just move on to... shall I do the backpacker or the half-baked? Let's do the backpacker. Which I remember this one where you have to, like, a bus or something, you have to fix up and you have to cook in it. I'm just going to do this one because it's just... It's simple, it's like right here, so...
Gosh darn it. Hey, what's up, man? Sit down, relax. The universe will correct itself again, right? I don't know, man. I've been like smuggling this cocaine souvenir around the world, right? I need to get it to this dude, Franco. But then it broke. It's supposed to be in one piece when I delivered over by some cave entrance behind the pharmacy, but it broke. Bummer, man.
Okay.
So, a drug dealer from Sapienza has been testing a new method for smuggling Delgado brand cocaine into Europe, baking the substance into souvenirs, coated in a special anti-drug detection paint solution. The dealer has been traveling the globe, testing the method. However, he accidentally broke the souvenir on arrival and needs to mend it before going to see Franco.
Alright, so we need to find the broken souvenir. Let's stop blending in there. I don't want to use a lockpick there because I know they're going to see me, so we're going for the back entrance. Tamper with the broken cocaine souvenir, so we need to poison it. Now that reminds me, I did see some rat poison down in the kitchen below earlier on when I was looking for that wrench. There it is. I made it rat poison. Okay, so now we need to find some glue. Which I think I remember was in that garage where we did actually find the wrench.
How may I help you today, senor?
I'd like to buy some glue, please.
No, I'm afraid we just ran out of that item. I saw the last bottle to the mechanic next door.
Okay.
Do you sell glue?
A la puta.
Okay, so he's not having it then. That was basically... Okay, so he's not having it.
The territory, but you're very rich, sir.
This is a smart investment. You know how I know that? I have the only rickshaw in town, and when backpackers see a rickshaw, they have to ride it. It's in their code or something.
Oye, ahora me acuerdo. I was the one who told you to sell this place the day you inherited. If you had listened to me, you wouldn't have to come up with all these half-baked schemes.
Why me? Why me? It's just one of those days. Contact. Huh.
Quickly, quickly, quickly. Ho, that's so close. There we go, some glue. I don't know why he needs glue for, but he obviously bought it. Dude, that is such... That got my heart up there. I thought she was going to catch us. You just got to be quick. Okay, let's go and repair the souvenir now. So we need to disguise ourselves as the hippie now. Alright, so it's down below now.
I told you we don't have any. Try a shop, senor.
Oh, man, that's... Wow! Radical logos.
So I'm guessing now, I think we can distract him from this room right here. Where was it? Where we can distract him? There. Okay, nice, that's distracted him. Hopefully he comes through this door. Yes, nice.
Off.
Okay, I'll drag you into the closet. Dump him in there. Sorry mate, but I'm going to have to take your disguise. What's this? That's the key, fair enough. Okay.
Nice day.
Okay, so we got... Yeah, of course. Just... Okay, that's good.
Nothing personal, but I'm gonna pat you down if you want through.
Yeah, it's fine. You can get frisked.
It's just as awkward for me as it is for you. good. Thanks for putting up with that.
Alright. Mr. Franco is expecting you in the caves below. I'll just radio the others. Hang on.
Groovy.
It's Carlos. Tell Franco his guest is here.
Bring it home.
Alright, come with me.
Thank you.
Try not to get lost, okay? Place is kinda dangerous.
I'll do my best.
No, you don't say.
See how many of you backpacking types are willing to bend your morals for a little cash.
I do what it takes to get what I need.
Damn.
So I guess all that make love not worth thing sort of lost its luster, huh? Ah, you're expected. Have a seat. Franco's on his way.
I'm guessing we put the cocaine souvenir right here.
Nice one, 47. And now for Franco to sample his handiwork.
So, despite an annoying delay, it's finally here. Let's have a look. It got through customs without a problem, we hope?
I had no issues.
Excellent. We're not sure whether this will pass the taste test, but that remains to be seen. Follow us, please. I don't think we can hold this down for long.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is where we're pushing me, yeah? Let's push him.
All targets neutralized. This should paralyze the cartel. Excellent work, 47. Now head for an exit.